Welcome everybody, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder Kingmaker. So, we've got a few things to do. I guess the main thing is probably it's time to head to Pitax for the Rushlight tournament. But we do have a few companion quests. Yeah, this. Kind of debating whether to do the couple companion quest things we have before we head there, on the off chance that we're pretty close to leveling up. So if we could get to where we can gain a level before we get into something hairy in Pitax, I thought that might be okay. I don't really see anything new that we need to deal with besides the tournament. We had a red quest marker here, but I wonder if that's just for the tournament. I'm not sure why that's showing up. I didn't go through every tab in there, so maybe there was something we missed. Let's turn in anything we've got here to you. Overenbane. Aha. The moment he touches Overenbane's hilt, the storyteller bares his teeth in a wicked grin. Gorum, he shouts at the top of his lungs. Watch me, my lord, in iron, all this blood, all these severed heads, all these broken weapons and pieces of armor. I throw them all at your feet. I, Armag the Invincible, best among your fighters. You led me from one victory to another, and not once have I failed you. The glory of the Tiger Lords glowed over the lands like the light of a raging bonfire. It rose to the sky like the smoke of the cities we razed. None could match us. In your presence, my lord, no one could defeat us. Not people, not monsters, not the gods themselves. Our glory was so great that even Pharasma herself grew jealous. Oh, how she wished to bend us. Break our pride, show us that no one is beyond death. But you, O Gorum, you fought her in the skies, just as we destroyed her emissaries on the land. Golarion hasn't seen such a battle since the gods fought Rovagug. And we shamed her, my lord, oh yes. As my soul was about to depart my body, you snatched it from Pharasma's pale fingers, sealing it in this sacred sword, so I might shed blood in your glory forever. My war will never end so long as this world stands. Blood, blood for Gorum. The elf jerks his hand away from the sword, and heavy silence fills the air. That was quite a curious experience, he eventually manages. Okay, thank you for your help. It is I who owes you a debt for all the amazing stories I've been able to touch over our acquaintance. Got some shards to turn in. Still need to finish these collections. Oh, we've got all of armor of saber-toothed courage. These must be the Kelid relics we were picking up. Okay, restore the armor of saber-toothed courage. Century by century, eon by eon, the Numerian tribes went to war, without fear, without doubt, submitting ourselves to Gorum's will and their own thirst for glory. This armor is much older than even Armag himself, the ancient Armag, that is, the one who once challenged Pharasma. What can this artifact tell us? Well, I will infuse it with a piece of my gift and it will reveal its story. Okay, do we have to talk to you again? Tiger stripes. +5 hide armor grants its wearer the ability to turn into a Smilodon at will. While in this form, their natural weapons get a +5 enhancement bonus. Medium armor. Okay. I don't think we have anybody... Oh, I guess he's still wearing medium armor. He could actually wear some full plate if we wanted him to. Oh, she's been wearing medium armor, I forgot. Okay. Could actually throw this on her. It's kind of fitting, I suppose. Gets one more AC from that. Okay. We'll put the barbarian armor on our barbarian. I think we probably still have some things to turn in. Okay, there. All right. Now, one of the things we need to do, we've got, we need to find a book or books that Willis Gunderson wrote that are apparently somewhere here in our capital. I was kind of worried something was going to happen here. That seemed like a long loading time. Yep. Bring Willis Gunderson's book to Jubilost. This is Jubilost's quest. Somebody must have a book or two. Okay. So, who might be selling books?
It is done.
About Arsino. Actually, I think Hasuf sells some books. I've never really paid attention to what they are. Battle in the Valley of Fire by Luris Aldori. Chronicles of Blades. Fairy Tales of Avestan. I'm assuming it'll say if it's written by Willis. Yobara by Hastef Ume. Valor and Honor, 10 Adventures of the Splendid Willis Gunderson and Absalom. It doesn't say it's written by him, but actually... I guess we'll buy that. I'm not sure that's what we're looking for, though. How are we doing on camping supplies? Oh, we're fine. Commandant's Journal. Those are, I think these are things we've sold to him. Guess it's good to know these are here if we needed them. Okay, well, we'll buy that book. I don't think that's necessarily what we're looking... Oh, Tessie the Quill. Oh, do you have any books by Willis Gunderson? Pardon me, Your Highness. I once took a couple of his books with me and I dragged them around for 3 years till someone bought them for a pittance as kindling. It won't be easy finding the works of that scribbler. Maybe someone in town has some. Who did you yell at? Them thieves came and stole a few new books from me, then left a note, of all things, stolen by the brothers and a sister of Zottenroppel. Best wishes, the impudence. Okay. What are you selling? Just books? Okay. Okay, so she had some of Willis's books at one point. Okay, we just need to be asking people this, I guess. Do you have any books by Willis? It's like you're interrogating me. Of course I do. Everyone says he's bad, but I like him. The guy writes with feeling. I mean, used to write. Does the phrase 5th and 10 mean anything to you? Is this about Gunderson? He has a book titled 10 Adventures. It's some of his best work. Can I borrow these books? Of course, read away. Valor and Honor, 10 Adventures of the Splendid Willis, Gunderson, and Absalom. What does this guy sell? Weapons and stuff? Oh, okay, so we got the book. Got some cold iron stuff. Mithril full plate. Alright, so let's go back and talk to Jubilost. I don't think he's out here anywhere, is he? Oh, he's right there. Over where? Right there. Oh, you're kind of hiding in the haystack there. Jubilost raises his head and closes his notebook. Has he been here this whole time? Never noticed him standing there. Ah, it's you. How can I help? I found Gunderson's book, the one we were looking for. Should we read that book first? Let me see. Jubilost stares into the pages. It's a good thing I'm not a follower of Shaylin, or I'd throw this thing into the fire right now, and draw the deity's wrath. Just look at this language. Shivering, she clanged to my shoulder and whispered, Willis, you are my only hope. Only your well-developed adventuring skills, your daring mind, merciless eloquence, and shameless courage can save a poor girl like me. But I digress. We need something that's 5th and 10. Obviously, it's about the 5th adventure from this book. The name of the chapter is In the Corner of the Tavern. Sounds like a place, but which tavern is it? The nearest one? And who or what should we look for there? Wait, we know the place, the tavern, and a number. 24. You reasonably assumed that 24 is the day of the month. We have a time and a place. I propose we meet at the Capital Tavern on the next 24th and see what happens. Aha. Meet Jubilost at the tavern on the 24th. Okay, where can we see the date? It's the 22nd. Okay. So we don't have very much time before then. We could just skip time, I guess. I guess we'll continue on this path here with Jubilost and see how far this goes. And then I was thinking, we've got Harim's quest here. We need to go help these Skeggy dwarves again with the Lost Fortress. And then, assuming nothing else gets on our way, we can head to Pitax. So the 24th in the tavern, I guess let's just head to our throne room and skip a day. Skip a couple days in there. Oh, I just remembered, I need to look. It had talked about upgrading our town here into a city. Can't remember how that happens. I don't think that's in this screen, is it? Claim Glenbond, claim the dire Gnarl Marches. Is that a project? These things in here don't happen often enough for me to remember how they work. Why do we have a quest thing showing up on all these? I'm not sure why. Oh, one of these can be upgraded. Okay, so that's how we do it. So I thought it was saying that we could upgrade Tuskdale, but it must have been, I don't know, maybe it was talking about these. Okay. Should we do first? Marl Keep. I think I'm not gonna do anything here yet, and I'm actually gonna ask for your advice. Anybody who wants to just... Seems like that could be done without being spoilerish. Just like... Oh, I was gonna stay in here and skip time. Like, what should I consider, I guess? I doubt that we get to upgrade every village into a town. Maybe we do. Like, what would be the considerations, I guess, in deciding which location to upgrade? Or does it really matter?
March on.
All right, we'll head over to the tavern. We see Jubilost in here. There he is. Whoops. Looks like that's our moon. I'd like to know what leaving her path means to her. And more importantly, how all this is related to the story of the gnomes. I hope we're about to find out. Jubilost clears his throat to attract her attention. I didn't see who he was talking about. Oh, okay. Luna. A girl with unusual silver gray hair is looking gloomily into her mug of ale. As she notices Jubilost clearing his throat, she raises her face and brightens. Oh, they told me that the king of Revia walks the streets and feasts with everyone at the taverns, but I never believed it. Oh, forgive me, your highness. I am Luna Kedari. You have an unusual name. I was born with bright silver hair. The midwives never saw an Aasimar before. They were frightened, but my mother not a bit. She said her daughter's hair was silver like the moon, which meant I was blessed by Desna. Hence the name. Actually, I've always been drawn to faraway countries, like anyone touched by the moon goddess. But I've never been beyond the river kingdoms. Tell us about yourself. I am a messenger. I deliver correspondence from Brevoy to Mivon and back. Usually reports about a rich merchant's underlings and his orders for them. My parents live in Brevoy, and the girl I love in Mivon. I've always dreamed of becoming a traveler, but that's not easy for the daughter of a weaver and a washerwoman. I was glad to find this messenger job, though. I thought that was pretty lucky. But now I'm traveling the same road over and over every month. I even sit right here in your tavern on the 24th of every month, right on schedule. The monotony is driving me to tears, but what can I do? I can't be everywhere at once, and I can't stand the thought of settling down. Jubilost, who was listening surprisingly carefully, leans over to you and says quietly, "Do you see it now? When Moon leaves her path. It's another part of the riddle. It looks like we need to somehow convince our new friend to quit her well-trodden path and set off somewhere new. Plus, it would be good for her. The same road each month? If I were her, I'd have drowned myself a long time ago, if I didn't bleach sooner." So we got a persuasion check here. We're going to try to pay her to leave. Or to Do something different? I guess we can try this. If this life troubles you, something should be changed. Your family and friends want you happy, not exhausted and hating your existence. You speak with such confidence. Is it true you came to the Stolen Lands as a no one and made yourself king by your own persistence and skill? I've heard so many stories. Your Highness, I wouldn't have taken this advice from anyone but you. But I've just decided I'm going to travel. And I hope not alone. We'll surely be able to earn a piece of bread together. Please take this. It's a relic my family received from an elven ancestor. According to the family legend, the one who deciphers the map will find 3 things. An incredibly sad secret, a true treasure, and a door to another world which will never open again. The entrance to a certain dungeon is marked here, but there's nothing to say where to go looking. You're a king with all the best scientists and travelers serving you. Surely they'll be able to read this map. Thank you again. Now I have to go. Okay. So we got the moon to leave her path. Moon has left her path. But now who can explain to me why the host didn't simply tell us, go to the dungeon located here? Why make us run around in circles? But let's have a look at this map. What do we have here? Why, I recognize the area around the Candlemere at first glance. There are ancient ruins in this area. This dungeon must contain the traces of the very first gnomes to visit Golarion. Well, our goal is clear. Now we need only achieve it. Explore the mysterious cave from Luna's map. Wonder if we have to take Jubilost with us on that. If it's around the Candlemere, then I'm thinking that's not very far away. Who do we swap him in for? Probably Amiri, probably. We could do Lindsay, I guess. Just put him in there. He can fill in some of the damage we lose. Where's Candlemere Lake? I thought that was close. Down here? Oh, yeah, there we go. Cave from Luna's map. Is that... Okay, it's right there. Sometimes these name tags get in the way. Wish there was a way to hide them. To get there... I'm not sure. If we want to... Possibly from here? Or here? Okay, let's head down here. Oh, we should level him up.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Okay. Just auto level him. He's not going to be a very good hunter, unfortunately. That's okay. We can... Anybody else? Let's... We could do this. Okay. Okay, we'll use rations.
You walk on thin ice when you make jokes at someone who is stronger and more dangerous than you.
Quite valuable advice on how to behave in society. Especially pleasant to hear from someone who's being hunted by an army of assassins. The lengths people will go to for an etiquette lesson from you.
Okay. See where that... Oh, that just... Okay. Wow, we're gonna have to come clear back around. Oh, there's a crossing here. Okay. Someone on the road. Get ready. Okay, somebody who's not happy to see us. Or they were happy to see us. Cultists. Bunch of them. Alright. Well, seeing as everybody is pretty well grouped up, a lot of circle of death. I guess we can't reach, really? Oh, right there. Okay, so some of them were immune. We knocked down a couple of them. Or we just outright killed them. Yeah. Okay. Then we got a couple that are like dazed. I don't see... Creatures with 9 or less HD are slain outright, while creatures with more than 9 HD take 100 damage instead. I don't see anything about stunning. We haven't done anything else to stun them, so it had to be from that. Huh. Okay, we got the exploding. Oh, were they stunned because they were in the process of transforming? So that didn't have anything to do with our spell. I think that's what happened. Oh, he's got all these mutagens. I don't even know what to do with those. Force bomb, acid bomb. Well, I can figure what those do, I suppose.
Uses.
But it has to be targeted on an individual. You can't reach. Okay. Alchemist bomb. Just can't reach. I guess you can put the shield up. Okay. Now, cacophonous call. Does that have to be targeted? Does. Why are we so slow? Like, did we get... Okay, just move up a little here, I guess.
Serves you right.
Oh, they're all coming back after Deo? Well then. Let's move you a little bit. Here. Send a fire snake that direction.
Amaranda gratio.
Oh, that's, he gets, wow. He gets 3 tosses of that. That's some nice damage. Okay, I ran. We're like stuck here right at the edge of the map. I think that's why things seem a little janky. Could do destructive aura, or just let's do the Archon's aura. Now, Lindsay, can you get the cacophonous call out here? It's just not in the best position. I guess this will work. Another one of these.
Unworthy.
Now, this is probably gonna hit Jaethal now. Yeah.
A clever ploy. Repent.
You deserved it.
So I wonder, I didn't notice if like those 2 cultists that transformed into owlbears, did they start the fight out in that like dazed capacity?
Wretched things.
They spend like their first turn transforming or something?
Primitive.
Your life ebbs slow.
Kind of forgot that we don't have a Mary with us. I was thinking We should be sending her after these archers. Ragongar will have to head out there. Let's actually... we need a haste here. Everybody feels so slow.
Any last wishes?
Despicable.
There we go.
Will they ever learn?
Jubilost seems like he actually could be a pretty decent DPS kind of character. Put out some damage. There you go.
And Lindsay was called for.
Oh. Okay, we're trying to find our way over to the Candlemere island.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
We're gonna use up all our rations. So we don't have a good hunter. It's kind of unfortunate.
Your academy might not be the best institution of learning, but you are so greatly lacking in education. Trust me, a career in writing is impossible without it.
So your books are not a reflection of your own merit, but your teachers? How about that? I never expected such a confession from you.
Oh, he did a decent job there. Okay. What I'm hoping is maybe there's a node right here that goes across. If not, we have to come clear around. Oh, okay. We should have just gone there from the start. Actually, is this where we need to just turn in the quest. Where is it? Confirmation of Innocence. Shirel, the half-elf, asked us to speak with the merchant Hazif in the capital to clear his name, which we did. He was in one of our settlements. I can't remember if it was Gnarlkeep. Let's stop there. Actually, we can at least stop there and rest. Maybe buy supplies too, if there's a trader there. Which I'm pretty sure there is. Okay, rest. Now let's check this trader. See if they have any camping supplies. They do. So let's... Okay, that's good. Now I don't think this is where... Oh, we're encumbered. Is that why? That's why we're moving so slow in that fight. That's right, we don't have a Miri to carry all our stuff. We're just barely over. Maybe that wasn't the problem, because we probably went over because of the supplies we just bought. Okay, we're gonna have to unload some things. Oops. Okay, I don't think we're going to need this spear. That's not going to be enough on its own. Sell some more of these Alchemist Fire. We need this armor. Amiri was wearing it. I feel like we can get rid of that. That gets us to medium. Until we pick up anything else, but we'll use some of those camping supplies before long. So that elf was being held like over here somewhere. Oh, this is where Jagan is. Okay. And this isn't the right settlement. At least we got to rest and resupply. I wonder if that quest would show up here on the map when I hover on the right settlement. Was it the one up here? I think maybe it was Tatzelford. Okay, we're still trying to get across here. I guess we could have been there long ago if we would have just gone this way. We took like the longest route possible. We got an update on this. Nyrissa keeps sending new armies to challenge our kingdom. It's getting harder and harder to endure, but we are holding on. Ha, she messed with the wrong heroes. Next development, 212 days, 16 hours. The previous attack was hardly the final one. We should gather together and discuss all this thoroughly. Okay, so we're not, apparently nowhere near done with the ancient curse. Okay, so now we can go this direction. All right. Let's rest. Should maybe not have Jubilost out in front. I just noticed that. Okay. Oh. Zay's ghost. A flickering shadow stands before you, trembling and chanting something indistinct. In its silhouette, you barely recognize the figure of a gnome girl dressed in rags. No, we need to try again. The door will open. I promised them. I promised. Who are you, ghost? The ghost seems not to pay any attention to you. I promised them. To open this door, to return everyone home. Bursting into a long and bleak laugh, the ghost makes a move as if she wants to run away, but then freezes and gives you an eerily attentive look. Who am I? I am Zay, a wizard. I am the one who brought everyone here. This place, once the Lantern King himself opened a gate from his dominion to Golarion here. He abandoned this road, but I thought I could open the portal again, or ask for help from an eldest. Return all of us home. I was wrong. The door didn't open. We all lost color one by one. So you're one of the gnomes from the first world? What happened to you? The ghost lets out a strange sound, half moan, half dull laughter. I lived a long, long life there in the first world. Many long lives. I traveled, I created, I danced upon the edge of the abyss and fell into the clouds. I died to be born again, with none of my strengths and skills, but with all the memories of the wonders I'd seen. But eternity can become tedious, even for a soul that's forever young. Many older gnomes suffered it even before we knew what the bleaching was. Sooner or later, there's not enough novelty anymore, so we all grew fascinated with a new game, death. One of the eldest created it. Of course, he was just borrowing it based on his observations of the true gods. He drew a string from the river of souls and created his own little circle of births, deaths, and judgments, imitating the almighty Pharasma. He judged the souls that he owned and determined their further paths. It was so new, so exciting. Many gnomes volunteered. If not us, then who? But those who take from the goddess of death must be ready for the consequences. The Lady of Graves brought her wrath upon this creative eldest. He was stripped of his power and forever doomed to serve in her court. And we gnomes, we were torn from the first world and bound to the river of souls, like all creatures of the material plane. Thereafter we lived like the rest, died like the rest, and learned all the pain of the bleaching. Our game had become our reality, and no longer could we tire of its fun and return to another one. Lindsay, but how? It is all so sad. My thoughts are scattered, crying all over. Harem, foolish entertainment, closure, imminence. This is a story worth coming a long way for. I shall save it in my heart. Jubilost. Jubilost looks at the ghost, shaken. It seems to be one of those rare moments that the gift of speech is lost to him. But this is not at all how I supposed it happened. Respected Zay, I understand that your condition does not allow for long conversations, but perhaps you could tell me. The ghost listens to him with eerie attention. Of course I could do many things. I tried many ways to open the portal, everything except a sacrifice. A little blood would come in handy. Uh-oh.
The hard way.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, they're just gonna try to take Deo down before we even get started here. The ghosts have bones we can shatter. Apparently.
Let's see what your entrails look like.
We're not fighting the Zay, just these two.
Advance!
This is where I step in.
Okay, Jubilost.
A fine use of my talents.
Little burning arc. Nope.
Show me your heart.
Unworthy.
Serves you right.
Okay.
A clever ploy.
Let's get a blessing. We don't have any of our normal buffs or anything on people. Doesn't seem like Dirge of Doom did anything against these. So maybe we'll have Lindsay switch over to Inspire Greatness. There's one.
You deserved it.
Primitives.
Let's get a heal on Deo. Just in case.
Wretched things.
Any last wishes?
Will they ever learn?
Become as dust.
Almost got him.
We can do it.
Whoops, I was trying to bone shatter. I guess I must not have clicked on it. Okay. The ghost freezes, holds herself by the shoulders, and sways back and forth, repeating over and over, I promised, I promised, I promised. The host. That's rather a foolish performance, little ghost. You've staged a fine series of foolish performances, the playing the game of death, contacting an eldest not known for his mercy, trying to open a door that leads nowhere. But who are we addressing? Greetings, Deo, and of course, you most persistent of researchers. We see you solved our riddle. Jubilost folds his hands on his chest. We did. I might still fail to understand why you sent us the long way around instead of just telling us everything from the beginning. Some truths must be discovered to be known, or seen with your own eyes. The host nods at the pile of gnome bones and the shivering ghost. Is what Zay told us true? About the game of death and Pharasma's punishment? Yes, one of our eldest brothers thought he could steal from a deity, and the gnomes that answered his call thought they could play at death. Death decided otherwise. Is there any way to change what happened to help the gnomes? If there is, we know nothing of it. The eldest can do many things, but as you both know, it is not enough to confront a deity, especially one such as Pharasma. We have learned our lesson and do not play with the toys of others. Does that mean this was all in vain? Of course not. The journey is often more important than the destination. Be satisfied with the secret you have won. The day I can simply be satisfied with something, I'll bleach. You say we learned our lesson, so you are also one of the eldest, host? You hear laughter from under the hood. Oh, we're tired of answering this question, and the many others that follow it. Ask us again next time, especially since the next time for you will be one of the first times for us. Why are you here? The right question at last. As I suspect you've realized, there's no way to save all the gnomes from the bleaching. You cannot return them to the first world and restore their connection to their homeland. And even if there were such a sufficiently desperate and powerful creature ready to do it, their actions would not be looked on mercifully by the Lady of Graves. Though it cannot be done for all, it can still be done for one. We are ready to offer this gift as a token of our appreciation for your exciting adventure and your solution to the riddle. Do you hear, Sir Jubilost? You personally may become reconnected with the First World. You won't be entirely protected from death if you remain on Golarion, but you will be forever spared from the bleaching. Whenever you visit the First World, which we are aware you desire passionately, then you'll be as immortal as any Fae. Jubilost fixes his glasses nervously. It's the only chink in his nonchalant facade. If this gift cannot help the whole gnome race, then I have no need of it. Of course, I'm not immune to vanity, but I've always been ready to share the burden of mortality with the others who bear it on their shoulders. I'll even keep wearing these stupid glasses. I'll survive without the immortality of the First World and face the bleaching when it comes, as all gnomes have done before me. Jaethal. Stupid, gnome. Very, very stupid. I thought better of you. With a mind like yours. And believe me, that's no easy sentiment to draw from me. Yeah, so does that mean when we're fighting, like, the creatures coming out of the portals, or anytime we're in the other world like this, that he's gonna have special powers? That would be nice if we actually ever used him in our party, which we don't typically. Let's just let him decide. This is one of the most important decisions in your life. Do what you think is right. Then I'll hold true to my first instinct. I do not need this gift. We aren't easy to surprise, but you managed it. Very well, a rejection is a rejection. But gifts of the eldest are not so easy to withdraw from the world. They must find an owner somewhere, one way or another. So what should we do? To whom shall we grant what has been promised? Huh. We help this ghost or some random gnome? Don't really like that she attacked us. This gift should be given to some living gnome who is this moment dying of the bleaching. Let our adventures help at least someone. Yes, that's the best thing we could do. What do you say, host? Can you take what you're offering me, and give it to some other gnome instead? Anyone you choose who is suffering from the bleaching? Oh, that's even more interesting. I see this has all been for a reason. Our choice, you say. Very, very good. We'll make a choice and save one lost soul. We already have, in a way. You have rejected the gift, Jubilost Northropple, but we will not leave you without any reward at all. We offer you a trifle. The chance to sometimes glimpse eternity in the corner of your eye, just as we do. Now you can remember the history of things. Those who wander searching for mysteries and ancient relics might find this skill useful. And now, farewell. When you finally succumb to the bleaching, you may remember this moment. I wonder what you think then. Only time knows. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. Okay. I wanted to read that. Did we get something? Where's that? Okay. Solving a 1,000-year-old mystery didn't help Jubilost rid all the gnomes of bleaching, but our grumpy friend learned a lot and even got a gift from the real eldest. Well, sometimes fate grants us such adventures, sad, inspiring, and educational at once. So what did he get? I didn't understand the last part of that. Huh. Something about, like... Can we see that... Sometimes glimpse eternity in the corner of your eye. Now you can remember the history of things. Those who wander searching for mysteries and ancient relics might find the skill useful. Yeah, so is he going to be able to find the relic pieces that we're looking for? But is that only if he's in our party with us? I'm guessing. Or are those just going to be like marked on our map now? Guess we'll find out. Okay. Well, we leveled up. Nice. So maybe I'll do that either at the beginning of the next episode or maybe just a completely separate episode where I level up. I don't know. That has to be probably really uninteresting to watch, but maybe I'll level up and just summarize what we do. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for being here and watching. I really appreciate it and hope to see you again. Bye-bye.